Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing much.
You wanna make some popsicles today?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's film it.
Let's film it.
And put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Good idea. Bye.
Bye. Why are we so late? Hey, it's Fei-Fei.
And Melina.
And we are here to show you 4 fun popsicle recipes. So let's get into it.
So you will need yogurt, fudge, chocolate ice cream, peanut butter, popsicle molds, banana, watermelon, cherries, and a blender, and of course bowls and stuff.
So for this recipe, you will need cherries, your yogurt, and a bowl and a spoon. So pick out 6 cherries and pit them by cutting them in half and then taking out the seeds, and then cut them in half and then cut the halves in half, so then they're in like eighths. Oh yeah, and take out the stems, obviously. And you can make them as small as you want. You can like throw them in the blender, but we just decided that we wanted chunks. So we just put those in a bowl, half of those, and then we took our yogurt, stirred it up, and then added the whole thing to the bowl of cherries. So yeah. Okay, so then what we did was we stirred it up, so then the yogurt that was originally cherry also had more cherries in it, and then we just put it into the molds and then put the cap on. And then we made 2. So you can just watch us doing that, and I'll shut up.
Yeah. And for us, one whole yogurt worked perfectly, but your molds might be different sizes, so we don't know how it works for you.
Yeah, and then we ate the cherries.
So for the second recipe, what you'll do first is peel banana. Peel. Bananas. Peel. And then you take half of the banana and just lay the other half down and cut the banana into, you can make it big chunks, into the blender, and then add a little bit of milk, just a tiny, tiny bit, just to thin it out a little bit, and then start blending. And we found that the banana wasn't mixing well because it was too thick, so we added a little bit more milk just to make it thinner and so it could chop up easily, because we wanted like no chunks of banana in there.
So we kind of like wanted mush.
Yeah, banana mush, yum. And then after that, what we did is for the first layer, because this is kind of a layered popsicle, we added our chocolate fudge stuff, and if you need to like heat it up in the microwave, you can. We needed to do that. And then for the next layer is just a layer of banana mush, if you want to call it that. So we just used all of it, half in each popsicle. And then we added peanut butter. So we put about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in a bowl and added a little milk. You can add water too, but I feel like milk is better, and then just mix it around. And we need to add a little bit more milk. So as you can see, it's kind of clumpy because you can't get it totally smooth, but it's okay. And then you add it, same thing, basically all of it
in layers
to each. And then the next layer is going to be chocolate again. And well, we are almost out of chocolate, so it's bad. But then if you want to, this is optional, but you can top it off by
knives.
Yeah, slicing a banana and then adding the slices to the bottoms to kind of like top it off.
I don't recommend doing that because it didn't work that well, but you can try it.
And then pop it in the freezer. So those 2 popsicles are done.
Okay, so this is the watermelon popsicle. So we just took some watermelon, a lime, and some honey. You just cut the watermelon, and not like that because I'm not very good at cutting watermelons, but you cut the watermelon and you just cut it up into little chunks, I guess, because we are putting this into the blender, but so it doesn't really matter. But you also take your lime and then like roll it around, so then it's like soft, and then cut it. And we only used half a lime because we thought that, like, for the amount that we had, well, great, Melina, then we only needed half of a lemon, so that's all we did. And then we just took that, put it into the blender, and blended it up with the lemon juice. Lime juice, I'm very sorry. And then we took a tiny bit of honey. You don't want that much because then we had to add more lime. Just a little bit of honey. And then we blended it up, and then it was like juice, and then we poured it into the mold.
So we needed to add, because it was a little bit too sweet, there wasn't enough lime, so we just added a little bit more.
Yep. So just pour it into your molds, and then put the popsicle sticks onto your popsicles. And then you're done with that.
So the fourth recipe is really simple. We just melted ice cream by leaving it out, and it was old fudge ice cream. I think this was froyo actually, and then just literally pour it up because it's easier and funner to lick ice cream than to just eat it with a spoon. So that was so that's all you do, literally, and then put it in the freezer. And you want to put it in the freezer for about at least 3 hours. We left it overnight, so
just until it's frozen.
So you take them out of the freezer, and usually you can't get them out very well because they're stuck to it, like to the sides. So you wait for your water to heat up and then run it under hot water.
Careful, it's hot.
It doesn't have to be too hot, but we actually had to leave it in for a pretty long time because it wasn't really melting very well.
Yeah.
But
or you could just leave it out for a little bit and wait for it to like de-thaw.
Ain't nobody got time for that though.
Yeah, we didn't have time for that. Actually, we were just really lazy.
So this is the finished product, and most of the popsicles worked out pretty well. They kind of looked weird, some of them, but what do you think, Fei-Fei?
I think they turned out pretty well. I think that the best one was the one that was from Froyo, but I think they all turned out pretty well.
Yep.
So yeah.
So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in our next video.
Love you.
Love you, love you, love you.
Hand heart.
Bye.
Bye.
Over time.